I'll show you the sweetest delight in the garden as a surprise for Adam.
Really?
Come.
All right.
Here.
But this is the one tree in the garden we cannot touch. This is the forbidden fruit.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Surely not.
We may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden, except for the tree in the middle of the garden. God has forbidden us to either touch or eat the fruit of that tree, for if we do, we shall die.
You believe that nonsense? Of course you will not die. God knows that as soon as you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you and Adam will be like gods yourselves.
All of us one day will reach the level of the avatars that we have read about in history, the Buddhas and Jesus.
Everyone's God.
You ancient serpent, you cast your spell up on this planet with your graven images and your wishes to be worshipped. Witches and warlocks flock like Harry Potter fans, waiting for your new age plan to spread across the land. You got the masses dumped down where you want them, convinced that you don't exist, and now you got them atheist. Some even think they're evolving to a godlike level above and beyond human. These Luciferian lies feed on ego and pride. They come disguised as an angel of light, like the original sin and the first deception. The tree in the garden, don't you see the connection? It's the same old lie that he used back then at the beginning of time, at the fall of man. Have we forgotten the truth within the book of Genesis? Ignorant of the nature of sin, so we dismiss written words of God as an irrelevant myth, but then embrace all these new age thoughts of nonsense.
It's not good or bad. There's no God waiting to punish you because you did one or the other.
There is no God in doing. Everyone's God. Welcome to the kingdom of heaven, without judgment, without hate, without testing, without anything.
Occult my practices and pagan worshiping as act exists. See through the smoke and the mirrors and the mist. From Atlantis to the American fanatical myths, to the UFO connection with the German SS. Secret society elitists from the east and the west. Illuminati and Masonics, man, it all connects. Satanic worship to the depths we don't want to admit. It's a globalized illusion that we gotta correct. Check the symbols and signs like the all-seeing eye. Read the Bible facts to understand the great design. See the writing on the wall, we're living in end times. And even the elective now bought into the lie. Real Satanists are dressed up in their suits and ties, eating the fruit like these fools who think they are divine. They aren't evolved, they're just blinded by ego and pride, living a lie that disguised like Jekyll and Hyde. Can you deny that these times were all prophesied? Read Matthew 24:24, you decide.
There's no such thing as good or bad. Judging takes time and supervision. There are things that I do that I know they involve me. There are other things that do not involve me. It's not good or bad. There's no God waiting to punish you because you did one or the other.
There is no God in doing. Everyone's God. Everyone's God. Everyone's God.
Time to wake up to the deceit. All realities made up by the elite.
They live, we sleep. The alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. All realities made up by the elite. They live, we sleep. The alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. All realities made up by the elite. I came here to kick some ass just like Roddy Piper. These motherfuckers that walk among us, they got me hyper. But don't be chewing that bubble gum, it's got aspartame. It's a chemical directly targeted at your brain, just like the fluoride that they put in the water supply and all the geoengineering we got in the sky. I'm trying to tell you, and I hope that you're hearing me clearly, this ain't no bullshit speculation conspiracy theory. They live and they're controlling every move you make, from the apartment that you live in to the juice you drink. They give you television to help you ignore this prison while feeding you genetically modified organisms. They want us like the Walking Dead, just obey and consume. Don't worry about anything, keep awaiting your doom. To all my warriors out there, this is indeed my call. It's time to put a fucking end to this elite cabal. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites.
When they try to prove their spinning ball Earth, it's remarkable. All their arguments are absolutely fucking farcical. It's clearly been shown your problems aren't resolvable. Your theory has been blown into tiny little particles. The pharmacological drugs they got the masses on precludes them from putting their rowdy Roddy Piper glasses on. And even when they do, they're unable to gaze too straight, cause for most of them it's way too late for them to see past their conditioning. They will not be listening to anything outside their paradigm imprisonment. They are ensconced in a nonsensical certitude, brainwashed by devils to revel in their servitude. It's idiocracy, pure hypocrisy. Waking these dummies up, it used to mean a lot to me. But nowadays I wanna tip their canoes, and as they drown, tell them this is what you get when you snooze.
They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites.
We sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elite. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elite.
The church in America is going to suffer so terribly. And we laugh now, but they will come after us, and they will come after our children. They will close the net around us while we are playing soccer mom and soccer dad, while we are arguing over so many little things and mesmerized by so many trinkets. The net even now is closing around you and your children and your grandchildren, and it does not cause you to fear. You will be isolated from society, as has already happened. Anyone who tries to run for office who actually believes the Bible will be considered a lunatic until finally we are silenced. We will be called things that we're not and persecuted not for being followers of Christ, but for being radical fundamentalists who do not know the true way of Christ, which of course is love and tolerance. You go down as the greatest bigots and haters of mankind in history. They've already come after your children, and for most of you, they got them. They got them through the public schools and indoctrination and the university and indoctrination, and then you wonder why your children come out not serving the Lord. It's because you fed them right into the devil's mouth. So little by little, the net is closing around, and then it's not little by little. Look how fast things are going downhill just in a matter of weeks. But at the same time, know this: persecution is always meant for evil, but God always means it for good. And is it not better to suffer in this life to have an extra weight of glory in heaven? You must settle this in your mind. This is the one thing I want to say over and over. Down through history, you have a wrong idea of martyrdom and persecution. You think that these men were persecuted and martyred for their sincere faith in Jesus Christ. That was the real reason, but no one heard that publicly. They were martyred and they were persecuted as enemies of the state, as bigots, as narrow-minded, stupid people who had fallen for a ruse and can contribute nothing to society. Your suffering will not be noble. So your mind must be filled with the Word of God when all people persecute you and turn on you. This is no game. You want revival and awakening, but know this. For the most part, great awakenings have come only preceding great national catastrophes or the persecution of the church. I believe God is bringing a great awakening, but I believe that He is raising up young men who are strong in trust in the providence of God to be able to wade through the hell that's going to break loose on us. And it will be on us before we even recognize it. Unless in God's providence, He is not done. He is not done.
All right, what is going on, everyone? Steve JMO. It is the 28th, the last day of the shortest day or the shortest month of the year, February. I was born this month, 27 years ago. Believe that or not. But actually, we've been on YouTube for 6-7 years now. I mean, we've been making videos for 6-7 years now, but we've been researching stuff for, I'd say, borderline 10 years now. Maybe even, I mean, I know I was 17 when I was in high school in class looking up some September stuff, if you know what I'm saying. We are live on YouTube right now, so let's try not to get that taken down the first 13 minutes. But yeah, I mean, I've always been a little speculative about that whole event. And then they started releasing like movies and stuff like that on it. So I was very confused. You know, I was like, why do they want us to know this? So it made you think that the History Channel and some of those big mainstream YouTube channels made you think they were the good guys, you know, like, wow, they got this great information. Like Mr. Jones and his little posse there. Bunch of the Tiny Hat Club is what I call them, but you know, it is what it is. But what's going on, guys? We got 50 in the chat on YouTube off grip. So that's what's up. Looks like we got 7 here on Rokfin. Appreciate the donation there, Austin. Awesome, Austin. Can't even say his name right. But let's go through the chat. Say what's up to everyone. Who was here first? Let's see. Marika, what's going on? We are the best. I sure hope so. Hope we're not the worst. Austin, yeah, what's going on, brother? Waters Above, how you doing? We had a good chat the other day. Shout out to Waters Above. Who we got? Young Love, what's happening? 3 Fingers, Barry Ross, Red Under Blue, absolutely. DJ, what's up? Queen of Swords, Charlie Harrington, Chemtrail Cowboy, Hee Ha, what's up, brother? Ghana Ball, Matrix 1, Salted Seater, Fructus, pretty sure that's my man Shapu in the chat. What's up? Kim Ray, Bowie, what's up? Singe Man. Who we got? We got Cora from Canada. What's going on? Chainsaw Cat. We got some crazy people in here today. Guideline Strikes, what I'm saying. Juan, what's up, brother? Good old Juan in the chat. Vanessa or Visa, what's up? Fourth Wall Observer. Cheers, brother. Back at you. And that's in the house. Rockets push off air, right? RT, what's happening? Tommy Paint, The Roman. What's up? Jason Starr. Israel Adams, Karen Ann Preston. And I think that's the bottom of the chat. We got 56 here. The old CV number, 56. What's up, Sue? Yeah, I'm on YouTube too, just for now. Just want to get the Rokfin name out there because eventually we're just going to just do streams there. We're not even going to start them off here. I'll give you guys like a little 2-minute video, like, hey, here's the plan for the night, blah, blah, blah. But just want to get this out there. I need a haircut, huh? Looking like hell. But what's going on, guys? Mojo Shop's in the house. Peace and love. Yeah. Give that a sub, guys. Sub her up, bell her up, give her a like. Do everything you guys do on this channel, you know. Definitely hit that up. Sue was on Rokfin. Sue's over here now. She's going to keep everyone in line, hopefully. But let's, what was I going to do? You know, I forgot to send out the invite to someone. I don't know if I can do that from my phone easier, if I could just do it here. Let's try this out. Let's see what Jen's doing. I know she said she wanted to come on, but I actually never told her when I was going on. Ha to me there. So that's in her chat. So you might see Jen popping around. Ceiling Fan's a good look too. He might be beat bopping around. That sucks. I just had my place over here in my chat and now it's gone. Hold on, let me just scroll up for a minute. We're gonna be scrolling up for a couple minutes because it took me a while to get there. Yeah, this is all December stuff. Actually, let's open this up. We're gonna talk about that when we get to. Once we get to Rokfin. Can't be talking about that CV anti-jab stuff here on YouTube. You know, they get kind of they get offended. It's hate speech. You know what hate speech is? Because clearly they're not too familiar. Oh yeah, see, like this right here, we're gonna definitely have to. Can we open that in a link? We can. What's this? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to open that in a link as well. I had all these lined up, but I lost my spot because I'm stupid. All right, that's cool. I actually like that too because that's kind of cool. We can look at where I'm from in the 1800s. That should be fun. We got a couple things here. Let me see what these are exactly. These are cool. Oh, yeah. That was a while ago. Oh, yeah. We'll get that going, too, in just a little bit. So if I exit out of here, is it going to screw me? Let's see. It does. Beautiful. You got to love getting screwed by Facebook and all that stuff. But, yeah, I definitely want to talk about some of this stuff that's going on overseas. I'm actually not too sure what the rules are with talking about that in Facebook and whatnot, because you know how they roll. I mean, YouTube. So we're just going to tread lightly for a minute. Probably share a couple pictures and videos. Oh, perfect. That was right where I was. Beautiful. Yeah, sorry, guys. I had stuff lined up, but every time you close the chat here on Facebook, it just closes on itself, and then you're pretty much beat. So let me see if I can open this in a different tab. Let me see. I can. Very well. Very, very well. So that's good. Sent myself some thumbs up about a year ago. Those are good too. All right. What's this here? Because this could be good. I had all this good stuff. And then I absolutely just effed it. I was right around here. Perfect. Okay. I'm actually going to open this in a new tab too. So like every time we open a tab, we may have to hit pause. Just like this. Pause that. Let me see here. We'll pause that. Some of this stuff, I hope, is just a recap for most of you, but some of the stuff we're going to get into a little bit later is going to play on some of this stuff as well. So let me just open that, keep that open. Rokfin, we got 11 of you guys. What's going on over there? Yeah, let me see something. Because, oh, not what I'm looking for. There we go. Because you guys have seen what's going on, you know? You guys have seen what's going on the last couple weeks. No matter where you live, pretty much. I mean, maybe if you're like in a major city in a really alleged deep blue state, you know, you might not be dealing with this, but everywhere else, all around the plane, it seems, from coast to coast, from continent to continent, they're loosening up. They're loosening the noose on us. After about 3 years of just incrementally tightening it. But the funny thing is, everyone thinks the noose is getting taken off, you know? So, like, if we started, you know, noose is on, we're right here. Then they tightened it. A little more. We got here. People think we're coming all the way back here and off. No, in reality, noose is still on. We were here. They're just bringing it back to here. But you're under the illusion because they're making you think COVID's gone, no mask, don't need a jab, all good. I don't think that's the case. And I got to be careful what I say right now on YouTube because I personally theorize and believe that during the next couple of weeks, months, maybe who even knows how long they're going to let this reprieve go for. Longer they do it, the more trust they'll gain back in the masses over time, I think. But the last thing you know why they will. Because everyone's going to be like, oh, what do you mean? They're going to have time to research and maybe hear what we're saying. I don't think so. I think YouTube is going to do a very, very, very well job at shutting us up over the next X amount of months, however long this pullback is. Because the last thing they want, right, is people realizing that they got duped for 2 months. People think, oh, it's just safe. Cases are down. You know, deaths are down. This is down. They were never up in the first place. That's the real joke. But no one wants to talk about that. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I got all these tabs open. Do I have anything open over here? The news in the UK is full of the U and the R issue. Yeah, I don't even know if I can say the names of those two countries because I say something that doesn't fit the narrative. That's false information, false news, you know? But in reality, I'm just going to be giving my opinion. Yeah, it was never up in the first place, brother. People think it's all good. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yet here we are on the cusp of the third year of this shit. The third year is coming up in 18 days. The real joke would be, oh, you know, take your face diapers off. You don't gotta do any of that stuff here, you know. No more jab, whatevers. But at the same time, you know, they could just say, oh, look, it's March 17th again. CV. You know, so it could be something like that. But let me just gotta hop in the chat for a minute. Did we get rid of that troll? You guys gotta be quicker than that. That's crazy. Someone just said they like to pee. I don't know. That's weird. Don't be saying that shit in my chat. Yeah, Siege Day 717, just about third year of 2020. Yeah, we're entering a third year of the second week of flattening the curve. Absolute madness. Can't believe that stuff. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, KB. I always see you in here too from Wales shouting it out. So shout out to Wales. I know people be going in. I know people be going in over there because they ain't about that shit. That's that small town life. And maybe some of them have gotten comfortable over the last couple of years, but with the new world that's coming in, I don't think they're going to be too psyched. I don't think so. I just don't like this kid, so I'm bouncing him. Say what you want. Where'd he go? Yeah, Brian O'Shea. I have no idea who you are, but you're gone. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. I don't got time for BS in the chat. That's the thing about my channel. You bring your dumbass drama over here, you're just going to get banned. It's that easy. I don't got time for that stuff. You want to act funny and hee-haws in the chat, go for it. Go do that on someone else's channel, perhaps. Because over here, we like to present ideas and actually, be informative. This isn't the go hang out and, BS channel. It's not that. I think that's why my channel never got volume, never got traction. I'm not like the rest of the guys, I'm not over here selling t-shirts or whatever. It's ridiculous. I'm just trying to get by. Just trying to go day to day, and that's hard enough as it is. So before we get in further trouble, I like that post. This had me laughing earlier. Governments killed 262 million of their own people in the 20th century. You think they care about you? You're delusional. That's all I tell people. Like, even all of most of the genocide events were all scripted for the world stage. But at the end of the day, they still did let some people go. You think they care? You think they need you? No. They would like you. They already know they've lost. That's the thing about these guys. They already know they're on the wrong side of history, so they don't care anymore. They don't care. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people, we could step into the game for real and slow them down, but they're not going to care. They're like, oh, they're not with us. We'll do our thing over here and just leave them resourceless. That's how much they care. And what's his name? Remember Gordy Rose? What was he saying that one time about the AIs and the D-Wave, whoever what did he call them? We have to bring that video up after. What did he say exactly? Like the entities that run the D-Wave, where they get their information from. He said they're like gods, but they're not. Angels or demons or something in the middle. They just don't care about you like we don't care about ants. And that's that sucks, Because I mean, like, I look at ants a little differently, but the general public just stomps on them for fun. That's no bueno. That's no bueno if you ask me. But once again, what does Steve JMO know? All right, what else we got here? I'll check this out. I thought this was pretty cool. I've shared this before, but we're kind of just beat bopping here. Where'd it go? Can't share that yet. So this is from a stream. I think RV and what's his name there? Martin Leckie, the Reset guy. They did a stream, and he was just letting Martin go through some of his old pictures and videos and stuff. And he's actually got a little collage, cool little collage of my town that I live in. And actually, you know what? Before I screen share this, let me just get up some photos of downtown Springfield. Let me see. Get some images. See if we can find some good street side images. Well, that's a good one right there. Oh, perfect. All right. So, yeah, we'll just leave it here. Then we'll see if we can find these buildings, actually. Yeah, let me bring this over a little bit. Is it here? It was there. We'll bring that over so we can just beep bop. So check this out, guys. Let me turn the volume up. Oop. That didn't do it.
Big windows, half cut, below ground level, even on these. This is a beautiful one at Springfield, Massachusetts, showing you what the old world would have looked like before, what happened today. So why you've got a...
Ain't nothing like that down there now, boy. I'll tell you that. Ain't nothing like that down there.
Muslim half crescent moon, a nice dome with some iron tech on it, glass dome, giant whatever they are. People say, oh, they're flagpoles. Okay. If you go onto Google electromagnetic flags, because you can buy flags today which got wiring through them. Well, when they're put up, they collect a subtle charge and they make electricity. That's right. Flags that make electricity. Now you can look up on Google. So they had them in the past, they had them there. So a lot of these flags may be gathering charge as well to be utilized.
Yeah, very interesting, huh? So here's a little snapshot of one of the older buildings in downtown. So you see this would have been along the line there they had. There's another old world one right over here. We had another good little photo right there. Yes. I think this is just the other side of it. Yeah, it's the same building here. Part of the same street. This would have been somewhere on the left-hand side of the video, I believe. Maybe the right. They may have been coming south down Main Street. Yeah, I think so. But regardless, all of those buildings, not even close to being there. There's no rows of buildings like that anymore. I mean, you got the crazy buildings I've shown you, like City Hall and Symphony Hall, but in the clock tower. And I mean, there's this castle, that's pretty crazy. But there's nothing like it. Actually, here's the strip now. This is the same strip. You got a couple buildings that are intertwined, but after that, just dies off. Over here, as far as you can see, it's just one building put together. Very incredible, huh? Very incredible. Yeah, there's that crazy bridge, too. You got this wild bridge. And, the weird thing about it is, underneath of it, they must have done renovations because underneath of it, it does look modern-ish. But everything else around it is screaming old world. The stones, the 4 pillars, whatever you consider these on top of there, the mercury balls, perhaps. And they're right in line, like I said, with the river. At the bottom of the river, you got this giant thing. And on either side of them are 2 identical pillar buildings. So very interesting stuff there. Very interesting stuff. All right, what else do we got here we could show without getting clipped, Yeah, I'm sorry. Most of this stuff is gonna have to wait, unfortunately. You know what? We could chat around this for a second. Actually, we could chat on this for a second. I don't quite know which one it was. It was this. So check this out. I don't know who this is, but must be some Ukrainian guy. While you try to colonize Mars, Russia could try to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land in space, Russian rockets attack Ukraine people. We ask you to provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address the Russian saying to stand. Within 10 hours of that, Starlink service is now active in Ukraine and more terminals are en route. So, don't know how far I can go with this on YouTube, but I theorize that this whole WAR that's going on over there could just be a smokescreen to get more 5th generation Internet of Things type of technologies into this realm, into the atmosphere, into acceptance by the people. They're going to see people they love, humans, getting wiped away on TV. I don't know if that's actually happening, but regardless, I feel like this conflict is definitely going to attempt to push AI upon the people. That's what I think. So, yeah, that's where I stand upon that. So what else do we got here? This is something that's always been bothering me big time. Both of these deities, we all know who they are. And funny, you got your little crescent moon here from the old Baphomet guy. And then Springfield, Mass, and a lot of old world buildings, you got your crescent moon right upon it. Right upon it. Right upon it. Incredible. Incredible. Who's ruling who? Who's working with what? Who's working with what? And the funny thing about this is, too, you know, the black one's up here, the white one's down there. It's just shouting this video we looked at not long ago. And I think we're going to have to dive into that shortly in just a short little bit. But, you know, these guys, these deities are doing the same exact representation. As above, so below. It's just incredible. And they got Washington painted out as a god, as a Roman god, as a Greek god. What if he was? That's where I'm at. What if he was? What if these original presidents, you know, maybe not even original, maybe just the big ones, Washington, Lincoln, what if they were just the same person playing a different role or the same role in a different time of history, you know? Because from what I could tell, these at least hierarchy of angels, they're not, unless they get like the holy grail of swords through their body, it doesn't seem like they die. They just get locked away for a while and banished from heaven. Down here is their realm. Down here, they're all about it. Hey, prove me wrong. Go down the street. 33 this. Everything's a Mason symbol. You know, why would that be? Well, you got your knowledge on good and evil, the black, the white, the duality. It's not all about just duality. You know, it's even deeper than that. Like I said, it's about knowledge of good and evil. It's about building something on the knowledge of good and evil. It's taking elements of the good and elements of the bad, putting them together and throwing them out. So, yeah. What we got 40 years ago, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, someone told me that too. There were presidents before Washington, whatever that means, but I don't know, man. I don't even believe that Washington was a president. I think he was just someone they told us was a president. And they just happened to have statues of him all around the world, you know? Like, I mean, me and Ceiling Fan, man, we showed you guys that one photo on top of a building in Italy. And, yeah, on top of a building in Italy. And it looked like George Washington riding a couple horses, you know? It's weird. Very strange. Now, let me get back over to the channel here. Who's on Rokfin? We got 16 people in Rokfin. Good stuff. The voice doubler. Yeah. All right, what else do we got? Let me get rid of a couple tabs here. I got like 200 tabs open. Yeah, check this out. You know what I'm talking about here? They got this whole Ukraine's Russian thing. You got, I mean, they're setting it up perfectly. Because what did we talk about on this channel, and many other channels talked about it as too last couple months, was the cyber attack issue. You know, not that we're gonna get cyber attacked by anyone, but basically, let's say a cyber attack does happen. You know, there's gonna be a couple people in the United States at the power plants who just hit the button, and the mainstream media is gonna point. It's Russia. It's Iran. It's China. It's whoever fits the narrative. It's whoever fits the narrative. I don't know if Ceiling Fan Man's going to be joining us. I kind of just sent him a text, kind of sent Jen a text. But yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, let me get that up. Thank you. I got some Event 201 stuff as well. Yeah. Yep, Cyber Polygon. Sorry, but we can't find this page anymore. Wonder why. That's funny. We got the new Cyber Polygon, July 8th, 2022. Too bad you can't click on any links from the one from 2021. You know why? Because they gave us the game plan. War is organized murder. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no cyber attacks. It's all just going to be the governments themselves doing it and blaming it on other people because now they have the perfect opportunity to. You can't blame a cyber attack on CV, on a virus. No. But why were they ramping us up for that? Why were they ramping us up for cyber attacks? Because that's coming down the pike. Dark winter. Don't forget about that. Wasn't last winter, wasn't this winter, but 3 times the charm. Next winter could get rather interesting. Not that we're even out of winter yet, because I think we have till April, technically, right? I think it's till April. Something like that. But yeah, that's what we're hitting with, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Fake alien invasions. Yeah. Yeah. Could be. Freaking could be. Honestly. See, no, that's not the link I'm looking for. All right, let me grab the Rokfin link real quick. I don't even know how to share it. There it is. Let me copy this. Put this in the chat. So we're going to be moving over to Rokfin in just a little bit, guys. A couple minutes here. Might not make it to the top of the hour because, I mean, there's just some other stuff that I really want to talk about. Yeah, FFs for sure. But yeah, the Rokfin link is in the chat. We are going to be moving over there very shortly, guys. So if you definitely want to start piling in there, so we can get to the meat of this. And I do got a lot of other stuff I want to present as well. I just want to get people more familiar with seeing me on the Rokfin platform because, like I said, YouTube is just hurting us, you know. So you can't make. I mean, it's not that I'm here to make money. I mean, right now I kind of am because I'm only working 20 hours a week due to an injury, due to health. But YouTube, you can't. I mean, if you make money on YouTube, you have super chats enabled. I don't know what you're doing. You know, you're sucking the YouTube dick essentially because you have to be. My channel's never been able to monetize, never been eligible. I was barely able to live stream. I had to apply for that. You know, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I mean, if you guys would like to support, you know, Rokfin, I think they got the share button or whatever, but the PayPal link is pinned in the YouTube comment section. If you're still there, I'm actually going to replace it with the Rokfin stream for people who may be just joining us. But if you'd like to send any donations, PayPal seems to be not too bad, at least for me yet. So I just replaced the pinned message. So it's no longer the PayPal. It is the Rokfin stream. Definitely share that out, guys. We'll hang out here for another couple minutes. We'll get maybe a little song on to transfer over to once we kill the YouTube stream. And I just want to go there so we can talk freely. You know, it's really hard to not say words. I'm pretty sure I've said like COVID and vaccine like 6-7 times already. So we gotta chill with that, you know. Not just for me, you know, just for the channel. Just to keep it up, because I mean I just hit 3K and it took me 7 years to get to 3K, you know. Just I don't understand. YouTube algorithms just love to hurt me. But so that's the Rokfin link, guys. So you know what we're gonna do? Actually, you know, let me get that back on the screen real quick. We're gonna get that back on the screen. I'm actually gonna go off camera for a moment, and we're gonna put on a song. We're gonna end this stream after that song, and then we're gonna fire it back up on Rokfin. The Rokfin stream is already going right now, guys, so you're definitely gonna wanna be there already. But let me just get some loading. Actually, let me get a load. There we go. Just put on a quick little song here. Boom, boom, boom. Let the ad play out. This is a weird commercial. Sympathizing for the snake. Why did the snake get chopped down? Why did the snake gotta crawl? Everyone feels bad for the snake. You know, I don't know what that's about. Mainstream media. I understand it, but make your motives less obvious. That's what I'm saying. But all right, guys, I want to put this song on, and we're gonna transfer from YouTube to Rokfin. So I hope to see you guys on the Rokfin stream. It's been real, YouTube.
Are going to be released in the future again. The return of the Nephilim, the fallen angels, the gods themselves with a small g. They are coming back during the apocalypse time.
Cracking history, rip like the beaks of a griffin with sharp pointy tips and the grip of a falcon. Grasping with grappling talents and worn on medallions of battling, sitting in no man. So many masterfully sculpted renditions, artistically marvelous, monstrous visions, descriptions of possibly authentic dragon-like animals. Fossilized mandibles gradually formed by the annual downpours and rainfalls, exposing mysterious samples. Examine examples like cylinder seals, revealing the secrets of serpents unveiled by ubiquitous snaps of a snapdragon. Sounds serendipitous, just like the epic of Gilgamesh. Several conspicuous mythical beasts can exist, and in fact they could actually be crossbreeds from angels who planted the seeds on indigenous demons hungry to breed. In the days of Noah, from the book of Enoch, in the paths of giants, revealing along highways. What we see in this antediluvian world full of giants, if we could go back and observe all the things in the laws book of Enoch and eavesdrop on Nephilim hybrids and fathers who flocked in a pack of 200 deserters. These tyrants who plundered like pirates and lusted for flesh in a cycle of violence. They squandered like pigs in the mud of defiance, abnormal like Dr. Moreau and his science. Monsters without any use of a latex appliance, a violent alliance of violent Goliaths, drowned and deluged by the flood into silence. Desirous to lead once they lost their commission. Now Lucifer's legions they've turned into demons, chained and blinded and bound in abyss, living with focus deep in the pit. In the days of Noah, from the book of Enoch, in the paths of giants, revealing along highways. These lost from our time in our history. Should we be blind to the mystery? Willingly ignorant to the reality. Fallacies formed by fallacious facsimiles, angelic offspring conspiracies, possibly aliens visiting, revealing fighting sinister enemies, posing as saviors with remedies. History, mental capacities, cavities. Demons are grabbing our faculties, abject insanity, offering new age mentalities. Fraudulent phonies who mimic and imitate, based in satanic black magic, facilitate UFO sightings, debacle, debauchery, sorcery, portable forgeries, copied demonically, forged by a fork-tongued mythology. Genesis 6 talks of Nephilim vividly, mentioning stories of alien babies and women apparently forced to endure hybrid pregnancy. In the days of Noah, from the book of Enoch, in the path of giants, revealing the love I crave.
Because Satan and Lucifer imitate what the true God does, would it not